Now we go with Abrar. Abrar Hasin says, "Hey Abe, I've remade 2 of my projects and added a female character to my portfolio. Would love your feedback for any tips you have for job searching and breaking into the industry. Thank you so much." Ooh, cool stuff, man. Yeah, I remember this guy. I definitely remember this one. Okay, Detective Donahue. Nice. I mean, the execution of this character is really good. I'm gonna tell you something, and hopefully it's not offensive or anything. The only reason why I don't think this is it's not that it's not a great portfolio piece. It's a great portfolio piece, but the only reason why I don't think this is a great character is because she looks very generic, right? Like there's nothing about her that tells me I'm the main character, right? Any particular like insignia or maybe like a physical detail. I know like a scar would be like way too obvious or something. I don't know, like it just looks like an NPC character. I'm sorry to say that again. I hope you don't mind. It's just that I don't find anything that makes her look like really interesting, and it's difficult. Don't get me wrong. It's very difficult to make a character look interesting, especially when it's a simple concept such as this detective. But in terms of execution, this is really freaking good, man. Like I love the presentation, the detail there on the code. It's great. This breakdowns right here. I think the only thing that we're missing is there we go. We have a wireframe for her. Like for instance, the amount of islands that we're using feels fine. It does feel a little bit too much because I see some areas that could be optimized a bit more. But if this is again like a cinematic character, it's not that bad. Yeah, like the scope, like everything is great. You know, this is one of those things, my friend, where everything is great, but the character itself might not have been the best concept. Let's see the concept here. No, YouTube, don't ban us. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let's see. There we go. Let me just snip this thing right here. And we're gonna get this one right here. So this is a concept piece of the character right here. Right? And if we take a look at this character right here, she definitely looks more interesting. Way more interesting than what we have. And this is a very, again, common situation in terms of like character creation. Give me 1 second. No. It's not that she must be a character or a main character. I'm not exactly saying that. It's more that she looks very generic. You know what I mean? Again, nothing against like character creating or none of this, like, or metahumans, right? But that's the thing that I have against those type of like elements or those type of softwares, that most of the characters that I see from those softwares tend to look very generic, just like your generic avatar creator thingy. So yeah, you can see as Alan is mentioning here, the face on the concept art is really unique. The hair a lot more messy, right? Like this looks like a very sort of like clean hair right here. There's that stain on her what's the word, on her shirt. That's also very important. Look at the size of the neck right there. Like it's a different type of shirt than the one that we use right here. So it looks like you used it as a basic inspiration, but you didn't follow it like all the way along, which again, it's understandable, it's fine, but it does lose that little sort of like uniqueness. The thing that makes it unique, it's lost because we decided to, I'm gonna say it, beautify it, right? Like this concept, we could argue that it's not like the most sort of like beauty standard things that we've seen. This one definitely looks a little bit more like a beauty, like traditional female character that we might see inside of games, and we lost a lot of character in that sense. Okay, again, as a technical execution, the character is perfect. Like I have absolutely no complaints about this one. It's perfect for the purposes of a game engine, right? But from an artistic side, or from an artistic perspective, I do feel that we lost quite a bit of uniqueness to it. Okay, not a bad thing, just keep that in mind. Then we have this one right here, which I remember this Dungeon Gunslinger. Again, technical execution, it's there, my friend, it's there. But once more, the hair and the face definitely look a little bit more unique. But in general, like the armor and everything else, very sort of like generic, very basic. Did you do this for the contest, the Kyra Aurelia contest? I think you did, wasn't this? Oh no, this was part of your think tank stuff. Anyway, so on this one of the things that you need to be careful about is the insertion line right here on the hair. So when you are dealing with hair, there's always a little bit of blend that you can do with shorter hair to make sure that you hide the connection to the actual like skin. The render looks really nice. Like it looks quite interesting, but it's that like it just looks like that. It kind of looks like a wig that's just on top of this thing. So be careful about that. And then this looks great, man. Love this one right here. Love this one. I believe we've talked about this one before. Like the skin and the face, it's awesome. He looks like a little bit like this Fishburne guy. What's his name? Lawrence Fishburne, I think. Really cool. I'm not a huge fan of this designs, but that's personal preference. But you also did a really good job on the construction of the elements in general. This is great. This is freaking great, man. Like, I love this character. This is a great character. Again, we're going a little bit crazy on the texture size, on the texel density. I would like to know what the texel density is for this character, because these are a little bit too many maps, I would say. It's understandable for like a AAA game. Like it's common to see something like that. But yeah, this is great. Like I could see this in a game like Horizon Zero Dawn or something like that. And exactly as Nitish says right here, this is very unique, right? Like it's very original. I've seen the concept before. I'm pretty sure I know where this concept is from, because he's got like a couple of different characters. Yeah, of course, Tudwu. Yeah, Tudwu is an amazing concept artist. A lot of people pick their concepts. Yeah, look at that. Love that. There are a couple of things missing. Let me close that. There we go. There are a couple of things missing here on the elements, right? On some of these objects that we can make a little bit more interesting. But it's a great concept. Like I think you were quite faithful to the whole thing. It's volume. You know what's missing here, my friend? It's volume. Look at the thinness of this like cranium right here, like the bones, especially here close to the head, and look at how thick they look over here, right? So that's the kind of stuff that we gotta be careful about, like respecting those thicknesses so that he looks really chunky. And another thing that it seems like you're missing is a little bit of volume on the fur. But yeah, man, like this is great. Do more of this. Do more of this stuff, my friend. Like this is the level of things that we need to get. Yeah, I hope we don't get blocked. Like hopefully we can clip that out or edit that out of YouTube. It's tricky because I know in our station there's a lot of that stuff, so it's very difficult to be prepared for that. Anyway, let's go to the next one.